Session 5 of Lumineth, the Looming Green. So we continue where we left off in combat, trying to fight against 5 of these evil spirit Eidolon enemies we will come to know them as. And it is a fraught combat where we feel like we are in a significant amount of danger. As the combat ensues, the party uses the full width of their abilities. Milton, his sorcerer's capabilities. Zeke, stabbing and slashing. Cisco, he's a Bea, so he does Bea things. Lots of mauling. And Patch tries to get away from the main combat, but each Eidolon seems to kind of focus in on one of us each. Now, my character, Lyric, assuming that is the case, tries to blast with his most powerful magic at close range, and it still does not manage to take out this Eidolon. So, in his combat wisdom, seeing the pattern of them focusing each person and thinking that they each have a specific target in mind, he portal jumps over to Patch, and then over again to Cisco, significantly far away from the one that was chasing him. Unfortunately for him, this portal jump seems to do something to these creatures to alert them to his presence, and they all start to swarm him. Lyric is attacked by all 5 of these Eidolons that are still alive, and taken quickly down to 0 hit points, where they attempt to search his body. It appears that they are actually looking for the container that Lyric was holding on to, which we need to save Lady Greenwood, her father. That's our entire task, is to take this around and collect essence. My character, of course, in the worst fashion, both times that he is down, rolls a nat 1 on his death save, but is brought up twice by some cute little bear kisses by Cisco, which is his form of cure wounds. We barely manage to eke out a win on these things, mostly because they take time trying to gather this item and flee instead of simply killing us, which they likely could have done. And because of everyone's combined efforts, we're slowly able to take them out one by one. After which, a worried Zeke carries Lyric over to the closest inn, the rest area that we just had left, and is asking for help because after taking so much damage, we roleplayed as my character being a little loopy, a little out of it from going down twice, a little closer to death from having 2 natural 1 death saves, that kind of thing. So while Zeke, Cisco, and Lyric are inside, resting, trying to tend to his wounds, trying to feel better and have some food and just kind of comfort after that type of battle, Zeke takes hold of the canister and responsibility for it from this point, and both Milton and Patch stay outside with the corpses of these Eidolons. Now, as they remained there, basically the people who control this kind of situation, the policing force for this type of situation, show up. They erect their giant black dome, and both Patch and Milton are no longer allowed to move. Milton, unfortunately or fortunately, is right next to the body of one of these Eidolons and witnesses their ability to coalesce these 4 dead spirits together, it forming into basically a brand new yokai before it is transported away to a local forest. So after this incident, with this new gained information, we kind of put that in our back pocket, take a little rest, get some food and drinks, and then head out to explore and try to gather more traces of where this Aarakocra came from that attacked us, where he's staying. We know he's in town. We know he knows of our presence. We still don't have a location for him or a way to fully track him. So we head up into the temple district. Something somewhere along the line tipped us off about him having been to the Temple of the Moonchild to gather information about possession, uh, about the haunting kind of demon possession situation, which is what's going on with the house. So we think that he's somehow more directly involved with this than we originally knew. So we explore the temple up there. Cisco has a bit of a strange interaction with them because he doesn't feel like they're worshiping the moon correctly when they worship this moon child. Come to later find out that the moon child is not the moon, but the moon child is in fact another worshiper of the moon, just like Cisco, which changes his perspective a little bit. With the information that we gather from them, we are pointed towards the Temple of the Yokai. And when we arrive there, there are some very cute and humorous yokai individuals, which are very non-serious, with Zeke being very serious leaning, wanting to get the job done, wanting to get from point A to point B. Very type A personality, I think. As just unpleased, is just irritated the whole time. And of course, the party takes and twists the knife a little to make it slightly more uncomfortable for him while we're there. So we pretty much end this session there, having gathered just some information about the Aarakocra